At first, I had just said it's a buyer's market. It's a buyer's market. You know what I'm saying? Which means the buyer got all kind of power. They come through. They like, yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. They can get the price down low and negotiate because you really need to sell because it ain't a lot of buyers. There ain't a lot of money in the market. Like it is. Like right now, they saying that the real estate market at the bottom about to fall out this bitch, right? So if the bottom fall out the real estate market like it did about 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Then what? It's like, damn, I should have sold. I should have sold now because it's about to lose all the value. But you're gonna sell your house and then you're just gonna get cash, which is losing value too. You see what I'm saying? So now it's a conundrum, like, oh man, it's like that. But the thing is, really, you got a buyer's market, you got a seller's market, you got a renter's market, but you got a landlord's market. Right now, it's a landlord's market. You know what I'm saying? I was saying it's a buyer's market because it's not a seller's market. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might be trying to sell. You might be trying to sell a house or some shit right now, but niggas' money is tight. So how is it easy to buy a house right now? So obviously, you know what I'm saying? If you're selling, it's a little bit more difficult to get off of some stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be a little bit more creative. So that's where that is at that part of the market. But if you buying something now, since it ain't a bunch of people buying, then you can come through and probably get a real good deal on some stuff. So now if you're a buyer, you'll be in a different type of mode like this. But like if you was a renter, it's not a season where you could be really picky because what happened with COVID and Corona and all that shit, they wasn't kicking nobody out, and still niggas not getting kicked out. So you got niggas is squatting in cribs and shit that they can't even put out right now. So even if you looking for a spot, it ain't no spots to get. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the one thing. And then if a person get kicked out, it's gonna be hard to get another spot. You know what I'm saying? Because of how the market is. So now you seeing that it's a landlord's market. The landlords is really holding the power in the cards right now. Because at first the rent and shit was cheap as hell. But then the rent started creeping up, and everybody had to raise their prices because the rent getting higher and higher like this. So because the cost of living going up, so rent got to go up to keep up with the cost of living for the people renting the places out, so they can stay where they at. So the cost of living go up, rent go up, everything going up. So now you can sell your shit and get some money. If you do that, then this money gonna lose value like this. Y'all see that? Cause the money, that's why everything getting more expensive. Cause the power of the money is getting less. Cause they just keep printing a whole bunch of this shit. It ain't backed by nothing. So it's going down, boom, boom, boom. Now watch this. So now you could sell your shit and get some cash money and it's losing value, or like you could keep your shit. You know what happened if you keep your shit? You can rent it out, and the rent is getting higher. You see? So you can sell it, and then the value going down. Or you can keep it, rent it out, and charge even more money for rent. You see what I'm saying? Through a recession, where you want to get your money every month, consistent. Boom. Whatever the value is, you want that to come consistent cash flow. Y'all see it like that? So it's a landlord market right now where you could just now another piece to it is as doing property management, people will come in and then boom, you got to kick them out. So what happened when you got to kick somebody out? They get this time that they don't have to get out, a couple days, and then you missing money from getting your rent already because they ain't been paying. So they ain't been paying you already, ain't made no money. Then you get here, now you gotta wait time for them to get out of there. Then once they get out, you gotta pay a bailiff to come get them out and get all their stuff out. You can't even just sit on the curb. Now you gotta pay for a dumpster. Imagine you a landlord trying to make money. Say you bought your first house. Say it's your first house. You bought it and with all your money, and you done took 15,000 and bought a house, and you rent it out for $600-700 a month. So then boom, they in there, but then after about 6-7 months, they stop paying their rent. So you ain't got nothing back but a couple thousand. You done put 15 in, you only got a couple grand back. Now they stop paying. So when they stop paying, what happened? You gotta evict them. That costs money. So you gotta stop what you're doing. You gotta go evict them, right? So when you evict them, they got time that they gotta get out. So you still ain't getting no money. So it's already been months done past. Some more months where you ain't making no money off this spot, but you still got to pay your taxes on it. But you ain't made no money on this spot, right? So now this person finally not getting out. Now now you got to pay a bailiff. Now mine, you only made a couple grand. Now you got to pay a bailiff and its crew $1,000 and get a dumpster for $300-400. You got another $1,300 to put somebody out. So you done just spent 15 for this crib. They done moved in, paid about 6-7 months, stopped paying. Now you ain't getting no money, and your money gone, and now you gotta pay a band to get them out of there, $1,300. So now they out of there. But now you gotta fix it back up because they don't tow it up. So now you gotta fix it back up. That's some more money. So you come out about another grand. So now you just spent money, some more money out your pocket. You just spent all the profit back out. Now you at ground zero to get somebody back in. So now you might have to pay somebody to put somebody back in there. So now you finally get somebody back in there. Now it's months done past. You ain't made no money with this asset that you bought. So that's the thing about renting the spot out, man. Is that eviction process and them not getting out of there just kind of kills it. But one thing, the recourse that I seen come out that was so dope was Airbnb. Airbnb, they come in there and they get out of there. And ain't no eviction process. They come in, they rent it for however many days, and then they get up out of there. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like they could rent a couple days and then stay at your crib for another 2 months. No, you got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So Airbnb is way better because then you don't have no eviction process. All them grands that you were spending, all that time that your property is down is alleviated if you just do Airbnb out your shit and try to keep it booked out for most of the month. Imagine if you charging $100 a night or something. Let's just keep the math simple. If you rent that bitch out for 6 nights, that's 600 you made, and the rest of the month you can do what you want with the spot. But that's 600 you made and no eviction process. So imagine if you rented out 10 nights, that's 1,000 you made. You would have only been charging 600 rent. Now you done made a band off that bitch. You see what I'm saying? So it's strategies that you could do as a landlord, you feel me, to make it to where it got the value still there without having to sell your shit right now in this market. You feel me? But anyway, these is Black Millionaire Secrets. I got a free book. I got my new edition of my book. That's why I'm dropping this game right now. Usually I just keep it to myself or share it with my friends, but now I'm sharing it with you guys. Go get the book. It's free. Go to www.themac.app/Black Millionaire. Hold on. I'm about to type it in here. Hold on. I'm gonna hit y'all with it. Hold on 1 second. If I can figure this out real quick, we're gonna hit you with it. No, whatever. www.themac.app/blueprint. Go get it. Catch you later. Yay. Yeah, man.